Hello, students. Today we're going to learn how to tell time in Spanish. Es la una. It is 1 o'clock. Son las dos. It is 2 o'clock. Always you're going to be using son las when it's after 1 o'clock for any hour. And then for 1 o'clock, you're always going to be using es la. That's always going to be constant. And this is the verb ser conjugated in third person singular and third person plural. ¿Qué hora es? Es la una. Son las dos. Son las tres. Son las cuatro. Follow the same format to tell whatever time it is on the clock. And the way to say clock in Spanish is reloj, el reloj. Then, to add minutes to the hour, just say the word y and whatever number comes after it. For example, es la una y dos. Son las 2:07. Son las 5:10. Son las 8:29. Son las 10:32. And so forth like that. Follow this format to tell whatever time it is at the moment. All right, students, so to be more specific in your time, you can always add the words in the morning, in the afternoon, or at night. And this is how you say it in Spanish. De la mañana. De la tarde. De la noche. Son las 10 de la mañana. Son las 3 de la tarde. Son las 9 de la noche. And that's how you make your time more specific. All right, students, now it's time for you to try it on your own. Stop the video and write down the times you see in Spanish. Don't forget to add the words in the morning, in the afternoon, or at night or evening. At the end of the videos, you will see the correct answers to these times. Have fun! Just like in English, Spanish have two ways to tell time when the clock hits the 15-minute mark. It is 1:15, or you can say in English, it is 1:15. Es la 1:15 will be the equivalent of saying it is 1:15. Es la 1:15 would be the equivalent of saying it is 1:15. Only in Spanish we use a different format to convey this idea. Let's take a look at 2 o'clock. Son las 2:15 will be the equivalent of saying it is 2:15. Son las 2:15 is the equivalent of saying 2:15. Son las 5:15. It is 5:15. Son las 5:15. It is 5:15. Son las 9:15. It is 9:15. Son las 9:15. It is 9:15. Two ways of telling the same time. Both Spanish and English have two ways to tell time when the clock hits the 30-minute mark. Let's take a look. Son las 6:30 would be the equivalent to English when we say it is half past the hour. Son las 6:30 would mean 6:30. Son las 7:30. It is half past the hour. Son las 7:30. It is 7:30. Son las 10:30. Son las 10:30. Son las 11:30. Son las 11:30. In Spanish, the word media stands for mid or middle. Students, when it's 12 o'clock at night or in the morning, there is several ways to convey this idea just like it is in English. Let's take a look. Son las 12 de la mañana. It is 12 in the morning. La medianoche will mean midnight. Son las 12 del mediodía will mean it is 12 noon. Es el mediodía, it is noon. Son las 12 de la tarde, it is 12 in the afternoon. After the half hour, in other words, after the clock hits the 30 minutes mark, you have two ways to tell time, just like in English. In Spanish, what you do is you subtract the minutes to the next hour using the word menos. Let me give you an example. When you see the time 4:40, you can say in English it is 4:40, or you can say it is 20 minutes till 5. But in Spanish, instead we say it is 5 minus 20 minutes. Let's take a look at 2:45. When you look at this, you can say it is 2:45, or you can say it is quarter till 3, or you can also say it is 15 minutes till 3. The same way in Spanish, let's take a look. When you say son las 3 menos cuarto, you're saying it is 3 minus a quarter. And when you say son las 3 menos 15, you are saying it is 3 minus 15 minutes. So in other words, in Spanish, we are subtracting the minutes, and in English, we are adding it. Es la 1 menos 10. It is 10 minutes till 1. Son las 5 menos 5. It is 5 minutes till 6. Now, another way to look at this is that we can start translating backwards. For example, I'm going to start here. 5, 5 till 6. Son las 6 menos 5. 10 till 1. Es la 1 menos 10. So notice that I am translating backwards. 15 till 3. 20 till 5. So when I translate backwards, what I do is I replace the word menos with the word till, and I start translating from the back. That's another way to look at it. All right, students, now you're going to try and tell this time in Spanish by using the word menos. In other words, instead of saying es la 1:35, which means it is 1:35, you're going to be saying it is 25 minutes till 2. But remember, instead of adding the minutes to the hour, you're going to subtract the minute to the hour by utilizing the word menos. The answers to these times will be at the end of the video, but please try it on your own first. ¿A qué hora comienza la clase? La clase comienza a las 2. ¿A qué hora termina la clase? La clase termina a las 3. ¿A qué hora comienza el juego? El juego comienza a la 1. ¿A qué hora? At translate to a. La clase comienza a las 2. Class starts at 2. At also translate to a, but now I'm adding the article las. A las 2. The difference between at when it's in front of the number and at when it's in front of the question word is the article. In front of the number, I put an article, but in front of a question word, I do not use the article. Comienza, to start or to begin. I like comienza because it reminds me of the verb to commence, which also means to start or to begin. Termina, to finish or to end. I also like the verb termina because it reminds me of the verb to terminate. And when you terminate something, you end something. Therefore, it's easy to remember or to relate. And this is how you ask about when something starts and when something ends. All right, students, now pause the video and try and translate these sentences to Spanish. Remember, the answers are at the end of the video, but try it on your own first. More translations for you to try. Don't forget to add in your translation if it's in the afternoon, in the evening, or in the morning. Check out the answers for the previous exercises I asked you to do. Answers to your exercises. I hope you did a good job and you enjoyed the lesson. Happy times!